Hello. Oh, we're still loud. Loud, 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 loud. Finish the experiment. Dead.
And we thought it might have been Ruben's first time weld that had snapped and punctured the car. But after finding the mannequin leg covered in blood, it was definitely my fault.
Right, it's covered in coolant. It looks like blood.
It's not
The
coolant.
mannequin stand bounced underneath the car, and you can even see it lifts the car up, puncturing something important and denting the frame.
What else is there? Look at that indent in the frame.
And after chatting to Ruben on the phone, we figured out that it was the transmission, and all the useful fluid it needs to survive was gone.
Is the fluid like water, or is it like a bit viscous?
It's a bit viscous.
Yeah, I'd say it's probably power steering fluid or like transmission. But your transmission would
Gotta be fast.
hit metal, so
Transmission would be the beans if I just don't change. Exactly.
What do you think? You can't drive home in first.
No, I'm not going to drive home. I'll drive it out again and I'll have to get Uber's home, Alexa.
Yeah.
Now, we pretty quickly worked out that we were not driving out of here, even if we wanted to, as there was no more liquid left in the transmission and the car was locked in park.
Okay.
That's not a good noise.
It's on.
Service vehicle shift malfunction, service required.
Well, you've got the service button, which is like a very low drama way of saying you destroyed your car.
I think maybe it's a coincidence and maybe my car's just due for a service.
Oh yeah.
It went straight back
Wait,
to
we have to
park.
walk all the way back.
The
Worst possible.
I mean, the worst possible thing is
But we die.
we die.
Yeah.
This is probably almost the same.
Or we just have to walk a long way, which is kind of like going to heaven.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, this sucks.
And after a long 30-minute walk talking to 12 different mechanics that were all trying to palm the job onto someone else, made more complicated by the fact that I didn't want to tell them that I had purposely driven into a metal spike. I have had something shot up and pierce my transmission fluid can. We finally managed to get in touch with a tow truck that would be there in 3 hours.
My Uber's here. See you later.
While Alexa was driving away, I couldn't help but feel disappointed. Firstly, because my device failed so easily, but mostly that I didn't get to let off the airbags, which I was so excited to do. But as if on cue, a cop showed up and did a lap of the road we were just on, making me feel a whole lot better about not illegally letting off a bunch of airbags down there. Then eventually the tow truck pulled up and pulled my bleeding car filled with dismembered mannequins and explosives to the mechanic. You may also be thinking that I just wasted the last month creating the most useless thing I've ever made. But I would argue that in a way, it was actually very successful. And I exceeded my wildest dreams of what was possible. And I created...
Need more bins. Need more bins.
A device capable of completely destroying a 2.5-ton car in seconds. And if everyone just walked around with a mannequin stand on them at all times, there would be no big cars left on the road and the world would be a pedestrian utopia. Thank you so much for watching. If you like that, please subscribe and check out some of my other videos.
Damn it. That's right. I was doing some dicking around. Dug too much. Too much, too young, too fast. Clear some space. What is this? Level 2 shovel. I will take that. Cacao. God, I spent so long using that stupid bucket without realizing I could do this. Uh. I need another straight piece. First off, fuck this thing. Should probably buy a bed too. I feel like that's a mechanic that I am missing out on. There we go. Need a straight piece. Oh yeah, that's what I need. All right. For fuck's sakes. Still too fucking deep. Oh. might just want a direct line for this one. Oh. I've seen worse. Does it work? I mean, is it working? Okay. As long as it goes on there the right way, can I just do... Oh no, that's not what I wanted. Oh, thank goodness. Ooh, is that crabs? Oh. Oh, nice. Herring. Ooh, shit, bruh. Grab this red hot bucket. No, I want to. I see. Oh, what? That's... Damn. That's pretty cool. Fuck. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's it. Oh, yeah. Love it. There is a tiny kittens sleeping beside me, and it is so hard not to get his cute little noses, his little whistly noses. Yeah, apparently this thing's got fuel. I don't know. I haven't figured that out yet. Oh god, well that is quite loud. Oh, hello, 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 hello. No, hello. Oh, that is quite loud. Loud, 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 loud. Herring, 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 herring. £90. Sheesh, bro. Need some gem.
These items are appraised by multiplying the base price by its weight.
Did not know that. I do now, though.
I ain't doing any refunds here.
Fucking come at me, bro. Do I need any of those? I think I need one more of those. One more funnel. I'm a vaganda. How much do I have? 3,000, eh? It's better, but it's not worth it. I should get that. That's probably better. 250. I'll go check those other ones. Ooh. Can I afford that? Ooh. We're gonna try. Logic lever. I really didn't need this. It is nice that while I'm gallivanting, my machine is prospecting for me. Oh. How you going? Only 1,800. Fucking, I need some pipes to go with them. Need some T-pipes. Oof. Definitely two gem polishers. Those are a little pricier. Yeah. Oh yeah, we're good. 500 though, eh? That all I'm gonna need because I got emeralds, so I got sapphires, rubies. Do I want one for onyx? I don't think I need one for onyx at this point. Not at this point. Oh, here I'm gonna. What? I should watch that Doom video.
My name's Tomato Anus, also known as Dinky Joe Johnson, and this is a segmented any percent speedrun of Bioshock 2. This one is performed by KPC Zombie, the current world record holder for this category, who not only helped me write the script of this video to make sure it's all as accurate as possible, but also was the runner who helped me make the video on this channel covering the any percent run of the original Bioshock. That video is in no way required reading before watching this one, but the games are super similar mechanically, so there is a fair bit of information overlap. If you haven't watched that video, you'll be totally fine with understanding the contents of this video. If you'd prefer to watch either this any percent run of Bioshock 2 without commentary or KPC's current world record, they're both linked in the description. With this being any percent, glitches are allowed, so if that isn't your cup of tea,
Oh, that was tokens.
this record in the description as well, which, fun fact, KPC holds the record for too. Also worth noting is that this is a run of the original 2010 release and not the 2016 remaster, since there are a few glitches that either don't work or are much harder in the remaster. So the plot setup for Bioshock 2 is that we play as Subject Delta, the first Big Daddy to successfully pair bond with a little sister, and her name is Eleanor. In 1958, around 2 years before the events
Farming
of the first game,
stuff.
Delta and Eleanor are romping around Rapture and harvesting Adam when they're attacked by a group of splicers. Delta fights off
Task
most of them
board.
before being hit by a hypnotized plasmid, which is when a woman named Sophia Lamb shows up. She reveals that Eleanor is her daughter, and she forces Delta to put a pistol to his head and pull the trigger. Fast forward 10 years to 1968, 8 years after the events of the first game, and Delta is revived at a Vita chamber and begins receiving telepathic messages from Eleanor pleading for help. Sophia Lamb is now in control of Rapture, and something that exists now are big sisters, who are first-generation little sisters who have grown up.
Grocer.
Use plasmids they absorbed from gathering as a child. Big sisters are sent out to coastlines along the Atlantic by Sophia to kidnap little girls and
What are you
turn them into
selling?
little sisters.
What are
But
you
I think
buying?
Lisa might have something to say about that.
What are you selling?
Alright, with all that covered, let's get into previously on Tomato Anus. Honestly, you did great. Huh, that jacket must have been a time machine.
That jacket must have been a time machine.
Great. Huh, this jacket must be a time machine. Looks tis be, sire. How do you know what a time machine is? My cousin owned one before he died. Oh, what was his name? Eric. I don't know why I asked what his name was and not yours. That was really rude.
Oh.
I'm gonna pretend you mentioned NordVPN and talk at you about them now. Okay. NordVPN is a VPN.
Fucking NordVPN.
And they recently launched the threat.
I don't do it. I can't remember what the controversy was, but they're a shit company. I don't trust them as a VPN provider, so normally I skip a NordVPN commercial, but I don't want to be a complete asshat. There's this stone stuff. I want pumperoni stuff.
Go upon rarest. Go to nordvpn.com/tomatoanus. 2-year plan with 4 months free. Hey, what year is it, by the way? Why, sire, the year
Oh.
1312. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
So to begin the run, KPC chooses and skips the intro cutscene and then sits through the around 20-second cutscene.
I know of this place. I don't remember what it is, though.
A lot of runners use a pre-made save of right when you gain control to skip the 20-second cutscene, but KPC doesn't mind it since it's not too long. When he gains control, he's going to jump while moving through the water in front of him since it's faster to jump through water than wade, and he'll then use his drill to break some coral. In this game we play as a Big Daddy, so we have a drill as our default melee weapon, which you can swing to attack by clicking your mouse, or you can drill to attack
so
by down your mouse, but doing that drains your fuel, which you can see in the bottom.
put a thing there,
After hopping on the railing to cut this corner and then drilling some more coral,
and then it makes you a thing.
fallen pillar and hang it right into the next room, which is a room with a pool in it, where he'll grab an audio diary along the left side of the room. In the room after the pool room, he's going to be approaching a gatherer's garden machine to get the electrical plasmid when Eleanor will pop on screen doing an impression of Angel from Borderlands. You're unable to interact with anything during her message, but KPC will do something called an audio skip. By pressing T to play the newest unread audio diary, that newest audio diary plays and cuts off whatever messages were already playing, like Eleanor's Angel message, and activates any flags or triggers tied to the original message that was playing that got cut off. Audio skips are everywhere in the run, so get used to them or get lost. Sorry, that was really rude and aggressive. KPC interacted with the Gatherer's Garden to receive the Electrobolt Plasmid after skipping Eleanor's angel message. Electrobolt lets him instantly charge people's phones, and getting it also puts him into this cutscene where we get our first up-close glimpse of a big sister who comes along to yoink this little sister
Soldiers.
to find Eleanor. Finding Eleanor is our main goal for the game from the outset, and over the span of 9 locations that serve as levels, we'll traverse Rapture and try to find her. After the cutscene, KPC immediately uses lightning with his hands to open the door that's shut behind the big sister.
I really wish I would have checked my map.
To the pool room where he picked up the audio diary, he'll two-piece a splicer blocking the control panel, which he'll then shock, before turning his attention to another splicer in the room that he two-pieces as well. He then has to wait for a door to open, but when it does, he'll follow the path and go through another door where he'll immediately shock the water in the room to kill the 2 splicers in it before hopping through the water himself to the left side of the room.
At last, a signal. You, who are bringing this dead city to life, listen.
There he'll run up a small set of stairs and grab the rivet gun. This game's equivalent to our pistol in the first game, and as soon as the nearby doors open,
Just a thing.
Then go through and take out a splicer on the other
Damn
side,
it.
some Eve hypo in the process. He then goes through this door to enter a cutscene where we properly meet a big sister for the first time and learn just what they're capable of. The game wants to establish them as a formidable mini-boss like Big Daddies in the first game, so you're forced to fight this big sister and lose. Rather than struggle in vain and waste resources just to lose the fight, KPC is going to stand by a door and dodge the fireballs the sister shoots at him, which causes the fire to hit the door and set it ablaze. He'll then run into that fire over and over to quickly get down to 1 HP, which, worth mentioning, if you have more than 1 HP and take damage that would kill you, your health instead lowers to 1 HP and you're given a few seconds of invincibility before you're then able to take damage again and die. That's how it works normally, at least. In this fight, you're just not able to die in general due to the rules of the encounter, and that's what prevents the death here, but the invincibility...
This thing does not go off-road very well.
Otherwise. This door is actually the door the sister breaks open after defeating you, so here KPC body blocks the sister into the door so she can't
Ooh.
attack. That way she's already at the door and doesn't need to run to it from
Alright,
across the room.
let's go back, let's go back.
This lets us leave the room immediately with her, meaning we get to see a second big sister pop
Is
up from
that
the
my...
since the devs didn't expect us to be leaving the combat room so quickly. In this room is a huge glass wall that a big sister is about to break, causing water to rush in that's scripted to push you backwards from where you're looking. KPC immediately looks left when
Oh, can I got trees down or something?
to the right, since that's the
Hello, Bulbit.
after he regains control.
Wait, can I dig on that side too?
Like you swirl all around, and because of it, he has to constantly adjust where he's looking until Delta flips upside down, which is when you can relax and just drift back. Doing this ends you up around 3 to 4 seconds farther up the walking path than where you'd start otherwise. We're now at the first seafloor segment of the game, where you run around in your Big Daddy suit outside of Rapture. This walk specifically serves the purpose of being our introduction to Rapture as a sprawling city, like how we were in the first game on the entry bathysphere ride. Rather than observe it from the inside of the bathysphere though, we get a walk around and look at Rapture, with us being intended to take in the marvel of the city when we approach a cliff face up ahead on the left and get our first good look at the city. Throughout this entire underwater running segment, KPC again jumps constantly, with it being slightly faster than just running the whole time. Over the span of all this running, it
How much gold do I got left?
around 5 seconds.
Not enough.
And we make our way to the end of the
But...
calling out as the textures
Oh,
insane.
damn, bro.
They
Damn.
don't look too great right now, but it's not because it's a poorly aged game. That fact is entirely up to debate, and I'll let you all do that in the comments. But the reason why it looks so bad in this video is because KPC has to do runs of the game with the texture detail setting set to medium. This is because the game crashes a lot, and for some reason having your texture detail set to medium causes it to crash a lot less than playing on low or high. So here KPC just entered an airlock and interacted with a lever to drain the water from it and end the level, wrapping up Adonis Luxury Resort and bringing him to Atlantic Express. At the start of this level, a
Need tokens is what I need.
is going to try to talk to us via radio, and KPC is going to perform an audio skip by pressing T diary on the exact
Yeah, this
same
thing's
frame
suspension
that
is something else.
which he times out with a visual cue on the door. The visual cue is the tip of the arrow pointing up on the door crosses the top of the screen and out of frame. This doesn't just skip Tenenbaum's message, but breaks and skips all the messages for the full level. It's called a full level audio skip, and it isn't the easiest thing to do since it's frame perfect, but the setup makes it manageable, and runners will typically either make a quick save right before
Yoink.
that they can load if they fail, or just load the autosave from the start of the level. So here KPC grabs the
Sheesh.
hack tool.
There we go. Now we're fucking building.
To hack things like doors and vents vending machines, and rather than a pipe puzzle, hacking in this game is as simple as pressing E while
The fuck did I come over here for?
Here, KPC is
Oh,
going
the
to
pipe.
jump as the hanging submarine falls so that he's in the air when it lands so his screen won't shake as badly, and then he grabs some money that's on the left here. We'll be using money later on in the run to purchase more drill fuel from vending machines.
Fucking nice.
So he just
Damn
pulled the lever
pipe.
and immediately walked to the back of the room and looked at all the TV screens. Pulling the lever gets him stuck in the room for a bit to listen to messages on the TVs, which start playing on their own after 10 seconds. But the TVs are tied to a look trigger, meaning that they activate when we look at them, so by backing up and looking at the TVs how KPC did, the messages started playing right away. This message is from Sophia, Eleanor's mother, the person who's in control of Rapture, and this game's Andrew Ryan. But there isn't really anything for us to do while this message plays out.
Damn, just shy, eh?
At the moment is prepare for what's to come, which he'll do by looking left and positioning himself in that direction. The message is going to end soon, and after that, in about 33 seconds, the floor will give out from beneath him, and by standing to the left, he'll land as close to the direction he
Nailed
wants
it.
to head as possible.
Balthazar, why are you so cute?
Worth noting is that despite taking a bunch of damage from this part, you cannot die here, and the game actually gives us back full health by the time our HUD returns after going away when we fall. The area he'll land is underwater, so again, he'll jump as he moves. Near the start, he'll purposely hit his head on an overhead pipe, shortening his jump and pushing him down. This times and spaces out his jump so that he doesn't get caught on anything, and also so that he lands right at where he needs to crouch to progress. Coincidentally, this is actually what KPC's name stands for, Kiboshed Progress, Crouch. When he exits the water just up here, he's going to hang a right on the left, where he'll grab a hacking dart, some money, and a singular sardine that's laying around in chaos. He'll then take a right into a room where another Eleanor Angel message will play, which KPC will jump just before so that he travels farther into the room while the game takes
Got a splitter, two more. I could get a third one. No,
He's not able to
we're gonna get some pipes.
message like the one earlier, and the full level audio skip doesn't affect this message since it's more akin to a cutscene than a radio message. This is why KPC's best route of attack is just the jump he did to get farther into the room so he has less distance to run when he gets control back. Here, KPC tells Eleanor that he prefers one-ply toilet paper, causing her to run away in the cutscene to end, letting him interact with the telekinesis plasmid in front of him, which gives him the ability to, telekinesis things. If you watched our video covering the original Bioshock, then you already know what's coming, and trust me, it's even more insane in this game than that game, but it's gonna be a bit before we get to do the thing. Just hang on, it'll be worth the wait when we get there.
Alright, there we go. You know what, I'm gonna leave you.
While he runs around, KPC used telekinesis to grab things lying around like E-Hypo and money, with money management being a big part of the run for making sure you have enough to purchase fuel later from vending machines. After using barrels to clear out splicers, he'll run into an elevator which only begins heading up after you've pressed the button and turn around to face the elevator.
It was like 66, wasn't it?
Only locks you in place and slowly turns
Damn
you on
it.
its own, but you can still look around after pressing the button. So KPC turned around quickly on his own to get the elevator moving earlier. He then used telekinesis to grab a small item from the room as the elevator began heading up, which in this run ended up being a splicer's mask. KPC will
yeah, bro.
grab the mask, put it above himself, and drop it on his head to nudge himself. He'll do this over and over to slowly move over to the exit of the elevator and stick out of the door. He can't fall out by doing this, so he doesn't have to worry about going too far. When the elevator then approaches the top, KPC's head will collide with the ledge above him, which will push him down through the elevator floor and cause him to fall to his death down the elevator shaft. This will cause him to respawn at a Vita chamber in the level that's on the upper floor right next to where the elevator arrives, skipping the end of the ride and saving around 3 seconds overall.
Where is my repair box?
When you die in this game, you respawn at a nearby Vita chamber without losing any progress, with there being at least 2 chambers per level.
Damn it.
Networks abuse this and save time by deliberately dying to respawn at a level. So when he gets moving out of the Vita chamber, KPC will grab some nearby trap rivets, which he'll be using in a moment. After going through this door and a second one up ahead, he's going to grab a trash can with telekinesis, which he'll then throw at a splicer that he'll shoot afterwards to kill. In the first Bioshock, telekinesis one-shots pretty much everything, but the devs realized how OP it was and nerfed it in this game. After killing the splicer, KPC approached the concession stand, which much to my dismay is out of Spinel bars, but the parent volunteering at the stand for tonight's game is actually Bridget Tenenbaum, the person who discovered Adam and created the Little Sisters. Half of this cutscene is unskippable dialogue tied to Tenenbaum's animations and movements, while there's a second half that are messages.
Okay, so I need straight pipes.
Tenenbaum part, since the full level audio skip doesn't skip her dialogue, but the Sophia Lamb part of the cutscene is entirely skipped. After this cutscene, we're thrown into a combat encounter where there's two tunnels the splicers spawn in, one on the right and one on the left, with KPC laying down the trap rivets from earlier in the tunnel on the right, clearing out the first of 3 waves.
Jeez, bro, settle down.
Wave 2 in the left tunnel with an explosive canister and positions himself behind a pillar while doing so a security camera doesn't see him and spawn security bots. Wave 3 can spawn from either tunnel, so after assessing that they aren't coming from the left tunnel, KPC throws some explosive canisters in the tunnel on the right, clearing out the final wave. This wraps up this level, and we can now board the tram that's here and activate the lever to ride it to the next level, Ryan Amusements. There, the only reason our tram ride will stop is because the tunnel to the next level is blocked by a bunch of ice. The level has a frame-perfect full-level audio skip as well, but it happens around 15 seconds after the level starts. When he loads in, KPC will line up the radio of Sinclair in the bottom right corner with the yellow buttons behind it to set up his angling for the audio skip, then hold forward as he gains control and make a quick save that he'll then load. The quick save is for in case he messes up the skip and needs to retry it. That way he doesn't have to load the autosave and wait 15 seconds again. He'll load the quick save immediately after making it because this trick has 2 different timings. One for if you attempt the trick after the quick save screen, and a different one for if you attempt the trick after the quick load screen, and KPC personally prefers the timing after the quick load. Right here is when he gains control, quick saves, quick loads, and performs the audio skip. After looting some
where's my construction hammer?
through the door ahead where he'll go up 2 sets of stairs.
I'ma need it.
Door at the top, he'll then be in the entrance hub area of the Ryan Amusements theme park. There he'll go straight to the security wing on the left, grabbing tons of money with telekinesis along the way. When he enters the security wing here, if you watch the bottom right corner, you'll see a radio message from Sinclair pop up and go away immediately thanks to the full level audio skip. Here KPC approaches the weapon station just ahead where he chooses to increase the damage of his drill. He then continues deeper into the security wing where after going down these stairs, he shoots a hacking dart through a broken window to be able to hack open the door here. This lets him go into the back room to grab a ticket to the theme park, which is needed to open a door to the rest of the level. On his way back to the theme park entrance hub, KPC is going to come across a splicer who broke into the wing's security inventory.
Splicer, no splicing.
It's too bad we don't have time for a Meso's minigun minute. Back in the entrance hub, a bunch of splicers are running around scrambling to find a ticket to go in the park and see the attractions, but we can ignore them and insert ours into the ticket taker here to enter the park proper. Straight ahead, we get a #1 victory royale by interacting with the Chug Jug, which gives us our first tonic upgrade of the run. This tonic is always sports boost, which makes you move slightly faster. So here KPC purposely blows through his Eve by spamming Electrobolt, since the only way to take an Eve hypo is to fully drain your Eve, which KPC wants going into a fight against a Big Daddy ahead. Grabbing the tonic here triggered another Eleanor Angel message, which KPC skipped with an audio skip. The tonic increases his drill damage, which is nice, and he's currently at an exact amount of Eve for the Big Daddy fight. This amount of Eve is perfect for throwing 2 barrels at the Big Daddy, then shocking the water KPC stands in. He baits the Big Daddy to charge into the shocked water, stunning him upon entrance, which gives KPC time to reload plasmids, then melee and shock
I could have done that too.
causing him to take extra damage. After dealing with the Big Daddy, we adopt the Little Sister, which is kind of the conceit of the game. You're supposed to run around and adopt Little Sisters, who you then bring to dead bodies to harvest the Atom. This is the only time in the run that doing this is forced for story purposes, though. The bodies you need to harvest are set and always spawn in the same place, and in this level with this forced harvesting, you have 2 bodies that you need to harvest. Whenever a Little Sister harvests, you have to defend her from
did I not buy 2 of those?
on the left side of the screen below our
There she is.
For the 2 harvests in this level, for some reason, if you don't kill any of the splicers in the first encounter, then none spawn in the second encounter. Luckily, the only splicers that spawn in this encounter are melee splicers, and by hopping onto the rubble pile he just hopped on,
Wait,
the
what?
splicers can't reach KPC, and they just run up to the Little Sister. By zapping the splicers when they approach the Little Sister, they get distracted and run around without stopping her, letting the progress bar bar fill all the way up without lethal force being used at all. So on our right is a door that sparks are going to fly from in a bit as splicers attempt to cut
Fuck.
their way through, and the door will bust open on a look trigger, meaning that it'll activate and happen once KPC looks at it. When he does that, he's going to grab the red explosive barrel near the box ahead and use it to kill some splicers that are behind the door so they won't block him when the sister finishes up harvesting in a moment. The splicers behind the door are okay to kill, with it only being the ones that spawn to mess with the sister during the harvest that we have to leave alive to make sure none spawn at the second harvest site. And killing the splicers behind the door is what KPC
Oh, I see, because it's got so much pressure.
stands for. Kill
I'm
potential
assuming.
child harmers.
Jeez, bro.
Once the little sister wraps up, KPC runs up to her and puts her on his shoulder and will make his way through the door where he just cleared out the splicers. He's now on his way to the next body that he has to gather Adam from, and on the ramp up ahead, a bathysphere is going to fall and kind of roll through him. The bathysphere pushes you to the left and gets you kind of stuck against the wall for a second or two, which is why KPC struggled with getting around the debris here for a moment. After going up this wood ramp, he's going to toss an exploding barrel at a splicer so that it doesn't bother him or the sister during the next gathering segment, and then he heads inside to the gathering site. Here he puts down the sister to do her thing and two pieces a nearby splicer that was already spawned in, and because he did the first gathering section correctly by not killing any splicers, none actually spawned during this gathering. KPC takes advantage of his downtime to collect any nearby resources, but makes sure to not go too far away from the harvest, otherwise the progress bar will stop filling. After collecting several resources, he's then going to hack a machine and purposely fail a few times in a row to lower his health in preparation for an upcoming trick. He doesn't have much to do other than wait and listen to the diegetic sounds of a song about a doggy in a window, so to kill time, he's going to tidy up the room a bit since it's an absolute mess, and will also make sure to hide the body like he's playing Hitman. While KPC goes about his chores, I'd just like to say, I hope you're all doing well. If you're not, I'd just like to say that I know how at times things can just honestly feel
alright.
hopeless, and that no matter what you do, you'll be stuck in the dark place you're in. I cannot stress this enough, though, that no feeling is final.
Alright, so this, no.
I promise you, they are not. No matter what you're facing,
This.
I cannot take away from you the fact that there is a tomorrow and
Fuck.
that you will be here for it. I say this in every video, but it's something that I personally believe in always talking about, so I'll continue to do it. But just as a reminder, there is a tomorrow and no feeling is final. You can make it through today, and always remember that it's okay to talk to others. Getting back to the run, when the harvesting finishes,
It's alright.
It's
alright. It's okay.
This is because he's going to perform a death warp with it in a specific spot. Remember what I said earlier about that if you have more than 1 HP and take damage that would kill you, your health instead lowers to 1 HP and you're given a few seconds of invincibility before you're then able to take damage again and die? You have more than 1 HP and take damage that would kill you, your health instead lowers to 1 HP and you're given a few seconds of invincibility before you're then able to take damage again and die.
Oh, fuck. No. Fuck.
1 HP before he tries to dive via barrel. Otherwise, he'd just be lowered to 1 HP and standing there twiddling his thumbs. This is why after he drops off the barrel here for later, he shots some water and walks into it to take damage and purposely fails hacking a machine to take even more damage. He then approaches the glowing vent to drop the little sister off, but chooses to harvest, which gives him 160 Adam instead of just 80. Adam can be used at Gatherer's garden machines to purchase things like plasmids or tonic upgrades.
No, I don't need that.
KPC is going to hack a machine and purposely fail again just to make sure he has 1 HP instead of 2, and then he'll jump into a corner on some boxes near where he dropped off the barrel and throw the explosive barrel at his feet. Dying in specifically this corner respawns him back in the center area of the level.
Oh, no, that doesn't work either.
Respawning him in the Vita chamber that's in the same room he was just in. Additionally, dying in that corner gets you what's called a respawn animation.
Bro, how do I do that? I was gonna use a T.
This only happens when you die in specific locations, though, and saves around 2 seconds when you get it. So after running past these splicers, one of whom is canonically named Edna, and also running past a turret, KPC will eventually arrive at a Gatherer's garden machine to purchase the incinerate plasmid for 90 Adam. This plasmid is what he's going to use to melt the ice that's blocking the tram he rode into the level on, which will let him go on to the next level. On his way out of the area, KPC will let the turret he passed shoot him a bit to get him down to 1 HP again before he'll shock the turret to make sure that it doesn't kill him. He's going to perform a death warp in a moment, but first there's a big sister on the other side of the door to leave this area that pulls you towards her when she busts the door down. By jumping at the door frame right when he hits the trigger for the pull, KPC gets a little speed boost, saving less than a second, and makes a break to the right as soon as he can. He's going to run past the Vita chamber he spawned at a moment ago as he escapes from the big sister, whom we want nothing to do with right now since we're a slight breeze away from death. After running through this door, he grabs an explosive barrel and is going to climb onto the collapsed clock in the middle of the room where he'll perform the death work. By dying on the clock, he's spawning the Vita chamber on the other side of the box door that's only supposed to open after you defeat the big sister, which serves as a shortcut back to the start of the level and saves
No, I
around
want to
20
grab
to
that
25
one. Can I
seconds.
put that
After
one
KPC
there?
uses Incinerate to melt the ice that's blocking the
Does that
train
work?
from
Is that
progressing, and
working?
then heads into the
It's
control
working.
room on the left. After
Yeah,
interacting
right.
with
Yeah,
the control
right.
panel to get the level moving along, he then stands in the corner and looks
Fucking
down.
these ones are
Because the big
good.
sister
That's
is so
all
far away, the
good.
game will
That's all
teleport her closer
good.
to us, and for some reason, if you look down until Sinclair starts talking, then the big sister will spawn in the room with you. To quickly take out the big sister, KPC is just going to zap him and whack him over and over, letting him quickly take her out and head to the next level. Killing the big sister not only gives you a lot
No.
of money, which is nice because, again, we'll have to buy fuel
Fuck,
throughout
it's
the
all
run,
gotta.
but it also gives a bit of Adam, which is important for upgrades later in the run. With that all taken care of, KPC is then able to head into the tram and activate it to head to the next level, Pauper's Drop. Pauper's Drop is the level where you get the drill dash ability, and normally when you traverse this level, you arrive at a spot where debris falls and blocks your path, and you have to go get drill dash to break through the debris to continue through the level. The debris is unbreakable until you get drill dash, but once you get it, then a special radio message plays that makes the debris breakable, so you then have to backtrack to the debris and dash through. The order of these steps will be important in just under 3 minutes, but in the meantime, we're still making our way in the general direction.
Yeah, right. Oh, I never bought a bed. Should I buy a bed? Fuck it.
These are new enemies to Bioshock 2,
Alright,
and are
so
mostly a big enemy that
I need.
big daddy in size and power, but he lets us be for now. Right when the tram doors open, KPC is going to shoot a hacking dart to open the door ahead of him, and this level actually doesn't have a full audio skip like the previous two. That's fine though, because it can only do so many frames.
Yeah, I'll just do everything. Just take it all apart. That's
Right
fine.
this door here, he's going to enter another room that's full of splicers where he'll climb over some rubble on the left to head to the next room. Again, as he passes through the level, KPC knows where all the money in the area is and grabs it as he passes to make sure he has enough for fuel later on. Up ahead, he's going to interact with a gatherer's garden and use all the Adam he's collected so far to purchase some plasmids and upgrades. First, he's going to buy an extra plasmid slot and then the decoy plasmid.
Let the decoy distract foes. Watch as they attack the wrong man.
He then buys the Winter Blast plasmid, which he equips in place of the Electrical plasmid.
Freeze your enemy. Shatter
Oh, I could have made it one longer. Oh, fuck. No, it's too late. It's too late.
Which quiets your footsteps and increases melee damage against unaware enemies, especially when using the drill. Here he'll hack a vending machine across the room real quick and fail.
I could have just made it one longer.
Anticipation for an upcoming death warp. He then lays down a decoy and gets moving through the area by hitmanning a door as he makes his way to get the research camera, which he'll use for a skip called Early Drill Dash. When used, the camera films your gameplay as if you're playing Outlast, and you perform research by dealing damage to enemies, which provides you with rewards. When you perform enough research on a brute splicer like the one we saw at the start of the level, you get the drill dash ability, which, believe it or not, lets you dash with your drill, which is a fast way of getting around and is useful for the speedrun. KPC threw down the decoy in the center of the room to lure a brute splicer to it.
Okay, and then
long enough for KPC to hit him with a Winter Blast in a second. This freezes him long enough to break his AI and freeze in place when he's supposed to
guy.
and despawn after a short period of time. This isn't the brute you're supposed to research for drill dash, but freezing this brute in place like this and researching him saves around a minute compared to doing it to the brute later in the level. Worth noting, if you hit enemies with the same damage source over and over, you get diminishing returns on the amount of research done. By cycling through damage sources though, you get more research done quickly. After winter blasting the brute and dropping down to grab the camera, KPC will head down a hall and film a thuggish splicer on the left, whom you have to research to open up the door to leave this shop, and will then blast the frozen in place brute with an array of plasmids and weapons to maximize research. As soon as research completes, KPC will let the splicers in the room kill him. Researching this brute gives him drill dash way earlier than intended, and he's doing this level all out of order with the debris having not even fallen and the special message not playing due to getting drill dash in an unintended way. If he tried to continue on as normal after getting drill dash, the debris would fall and then it would be unbreakable for a while, with you having to wait until it becomes breakable to be able to pass. That is unless you die after getting drill dash early, which for some reason causes the special message to play that makes the rocks breakable, so dying to the splicers was to let him be able to progress through the level without having to wait. The spot where the debris falls is just 2 doors ahead, and when he goes through and the debris falls, KPC takes a moment to use the fuel station to top off on his drill fuel since it's expensive and you want to try and get free fuel whenever possible. So So a drill dash is done by left-clicking to use your drill and then pressing shift. Drill dash pairs super well with the decoy plasmid since you can use decoys to open automatic doors ahead of you, and in some cases can be used to bait enemies like brutes out of the direction you're dashing. The thing about dashing though is similar to when you aim down sights in a first-person shooter, your camera sensitivity is drastically reduced when doing it. This is detrimental to using drill dash as a primary movement method through levels, which is why KPC plays Bioshock 2 with an ungodly high sensitivity so that turning while drill dashing is much easier. There is a limit on how far you can turn in a drill dash, like you can't set your sensitivity to 16,000 DPI and then drill dash in a circle, but you can turn a maximum of like 20 degrees from where you started aiming the dash. So here he dashed into a room with a hidden button behind a poster that he pressed to open up a nearby door. Behind the door is a door with a window that will brush off to have a cutscene conversation with Grace Holloway, a woman who works for Sophia Lamb. Not only does she show us how to properly sit in a chair, but she also
How to properly sit in a chair. Oh.
quality textured marshmallow clothing. Once our conversation with her is over, the
I'm a
door
little
will
pretty
open and we'll be
boy
able to enter and
with
grab the
fucking
key we need to
cheeks.
be able to progress
Yeah,
with the
you're
level.
sweet as
You're
fuck.
given the option to either let Grace
Yeah,
kill
you're
her,
sweet as
but
fuck.
KPC just ignores her since killing her doesn't benefit us for the run, and taking a second to swing our drill and kill her is slower than giving her the silent treatment. Although KPC did once accidentally kill her when the strat was to light the chair in the room on fire and Death was using it. When KPC used the burning chair to die, the chair
Okay, there we go.
off the wall and landed on Grace, causing the fire damage to kill her. So after the door opens, KPC will grab the key and begin making his way back through the level towards the tram that he takes between levels. On the way, he'll stop at a drill refuel station, which is the reason why the death warp from Grace's room isn't done in the run anymore. The reason he's heading back to the tram is because, believe it or not, we're going to be riding it to the next level, Siren Alley. Something worth noting is that the constant drill dashing all over the place is basically what the run used to be from here on out. There was a different piece of tech found that we'll cover in a couple levels that removed a lot of drill dashing later in the run, but we'll get there when we get there. Before that piece of tech was discovered though, the run was largely dashing, money management, and making sure you didn't run out of fuel. So right now in the story, we know that Sophia Lamb plans to turn Eleanor into more or less a super soldier and can do Sophia's own goals. Meanwhile, we've learned that Sinclair, the dude chirping in our ear here and there so far, is planning to take control of Rapture from Sophia and sell its technology to the surface world. And overall, our goal is still to get to Eleanor and rescue
Wait, is that
her.
still in the same spot?
Actually, let me double check that. Yeah, we're still trying to save her. That's really all that's going on. So in the next level, Siren Alley, you'll see a Sinclair radio image pop up in the bottom right corner. And
Okay, so that's a polish. This is a straight. So what is this? Gonna be shards.
Sure why this happens, but it's believed that it has something to do with the fact that the objectives in the previous level were done out of order, causing something to break when you enter this level due to buildup of messages from the previous level that we're supposed to play. So our tram just got hit by an actual fucking torpedo, damaging it and flinging us from it. And it was all the doing of one of Sophia Lamb's lieutenants, Father Simon Wales. If I'm being honest, not great for our plans to get to Eleanor, but this derailment is only temporary, because there's a functioning tram car we can use in Dionysus Park, but to get there, we have to go through Siren Alley and drain the water from Dionysus Park. So when KPC gained control, he began jumping his way through the seafloor, since, again, it's faster to jump than run while in and underwater. The location where he gained control on the seafloor is actually the exit to the level, and when we return there later, some interesting drill dash stuff will happen. But you'll have to
Interesting drill dash stuff. Alright, so this one.
KPC will take a right and drill dash past all the splicers to the far end of the plaza that looks like yesterday's Main Street. When drill dashing, the game has an auto-aim feature where if you're kinda close to looking at an enemy, your dash will snap onto the enemy and end when you collide with them. This is why you'll typically see KPC looking generally downward while drill dashing. In this room is a combat encounter, but the initial splicers that spawn in here aren't part of it, so KPC clears them out so they don't nag him later or distract the turret that he hacks here to help with the combat encounter. After clearing them out, the screen fades to black for a moment, and while it does, he attempts
Nope,
to
this one is gold.
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 All of the products a bit cheaper and will fill up on drill fuel. After that, the combat encounter will begin. KPC will load up a bunch of trap rivets in a specific spot directly below where the splicers are going to spawn from during the fight's first phase. He'll take out his research camera for the fight, since researching spider splicers, which are the type of splicer that spawn here, gives you a movement speed bonus, which is obviously good for the speed run. Additionally, he hacked the turret to help kill these guys, since damage with the turret plus winter blast gives the most research possible, which you'll be able to see ticking up on the left side of the screen when he starts researching here. This fight has two phases, with the first phase being just 3 splicers that you want to kill as quickly as you can. The third splicer can spawn either from the hole above you or across the room, and in this one it was the latter, but killing that splicer ASAP is important because as soon as you kill him, phase 2 begins and a timer starts ticking behind the scenes. Phase 2 initially consists of more splicers spawning, but as soon as the timer reaches a certain value, a brute spawns behind a door that KPC is actually going to parkour to in a moment and kind of go out of bounds behind. First though, KPC kills a few of the phase 2 splicers just to get additional research points, so let's watch him do that for a moment. After getting additional research points and doing some looting for resources, KPC begins setting himself up for the parkour by hopping on the ledge here and dropping down onto these pipes. He then just has to jump across to this bigger pipe and onto the platform where he can walk behind the door that the brute spawns behind. As soon as Barney Gumble spawns, KPC researches him as he kills him using Winter Blast intermittently while killing him to both make his health go down faster and also to keep him frozen. Killing him early behind the door saves around 10 to 15 seconds. After killing the Moe's regular, KPC hops back down into the room and drill dash to the next room. Here he dashes past some splicers, including Homer, who comes charging out of the monitor on the left here as he looks to avenge his drinking buddy. KPC looks here real quick for a couple bucks and some mini turrets and dashes
Whoa.
to the
Well,
next
I
room
just
to avenge
clipped
him
through the
and drops
ground.
off his fuel rack. After
Nice. Alright, well I know I'm at the bottom now.
with the second combat encounter of the level,
This is a decently low spawn. Is this lower? This is lower. Excellent.
clear out enemies and generate more research points, and researches all the splicers as he kills them to get more points to further upgrade things like damage and move speed. After taking out a couple splicers and jumping down, a brute spawns up above, and you have to look up at him to get him to come down. Once Homer pulls out some moves from his wrestling days to get down to us, KPC freezes him and smacks him over and over until he's dead, and once he is, then the boss comes out to play. Father Simon Wales, the fucker who wrecked our tram. KPC freezes him as he Air Jordans, and then KPC lets his mini turret shoot Father Simon a ton to get an absolutely massive amount of research.
I wonder if we can get
Once
those.
Father Simon is excommunicated, KPC loots a key off his body and fails a hack on a security bot to lower his health to 1 HP in preparation for a death warp, and after activating the pumps to drain Dionysus Park, he waits a moment before lighting a box on fire and death warping. The waiting is intentional for something that we'll see in a few moments, but something worth noting is that while in Bioshock 1 you could throw fire anywhere and the fire would stick for you to walk through and damage yourself, in Bioshock 2 you have to actually light things on fire. Like in the first game, you could just throw fire onto the floor and it'd stay there, but that won't cut it here. Gotta actually commit arson, them's the rules. So the level is now flooding, and a door in the next room is going to burst and push us backwards like with the glass breaking earlier. So KPC makes his way next to the door and stands with his back against the wall. So when the water comes through and pushes him, he won't get pushed back down the hallway and have to trek back to the door again. Before, this level was definitely damp, with it being an underwater city and all, but now it's absolutely moist. So because we're underwater, we don't have access to our weapons or plasmids, except for some reason our decoy is still visually present. Although, because we waited a moment before death warping, then when we cross through the airlock just ahead, we can press swap weapons and they actually come out and stay out. We can then perform a drill dash, and drill dashing out of the airlock lets you keep your drill, and you're able to dash while underwater all the way to the exit. Again, this is only possible due to the fact that KPC waited a moment before death warping, and it isn't really understood why this works how it does. This is that interesting drill dash thing that I was referring to when we started the level. And if you don't find that interesting, then you gotta lower your standards because that shit is fascinating as hell. So we've now wrapped up Siren Alley, which brings us to the next level, Dionysus Park. KPC is going to drill dash through this level, which will bring him to the final room of the level.
Gold.
He's going to make a quick pit stop near the start to fill up his fuel, and also at one point he'll have to kill a Houdini slicer to progress.
Houdini. Sapphire. Okay, so this one's going to be
wall clips. For one reason or another, we haven't been able to use wall clips to break levels so far in the run, with the reasons mostly being that certain triggers to progress through levels are tied to objectives that we can't skip. From here on out, though, every level has a wall clip of sorts. To perform a wall clip,
okay, so that one's gonna go there. It's gonna fall off into a funnel.
Swords become tied to the splicer's dead body, and wherever the body goes, you go. I like to refer to this action as body surfing for short. When you're on the splicer's body has a hitbox while your body does not. This means that if you stand on the edge of a splicer while body surfing and
No, I don't need that. I can just put
the splicer will stop at the wall, but
this
you clip through. That's the gist of it anyways.
there.
Details. So first for getting onto a splicer's head, you need to walk onto them from somewhere that's around the same level as their head.
Eventually I'll do some build-a-roading.
This makes stairs and railings great places to set up wall clips at, and honestly, the fact that there's perfect setup spots for all the wall clips in this run
I
is
need a
nothing short of a miracle.
ruby.
You saw how fucked up that ashtray setup was in the run of Bioshock 1. Like, just get that disgusting shit away from me. So once you're on their head, you're on there real good. You can get off easily by moving or jumping off, but if you don't move or jump, then wherever the splicer goes, you go. Normally, killing a splicer causes them to lose their hitbox, but for some reason, if you're on top of their head when you kill them, then you stay on top of their dead body and they have a hitbox while you don't. Like
Wait,
I
what?
mentioned a moment ago.
Wait,
You
what?
have to be careful of your positioning when killing them though, because if you
Gem
anything on the way
compressor.
down after killing them, like the weapons they're holding or a mask they're wearing, then you actually get bumped off their body. This is why
Wait.
you'll notice KPC taking extra precautions when he mounts a splicer to make sure that he's on the opposite side of their body from things like their weapons or masks. Once the splicer's dead and you're ready to body surf, then you can do so by moving the
no,
body
wait,
with
what?
telekinesis. There's a bit of a system
What?
for flying around
What is
in
this?
space, and in Bioshock 2, that flying system is a little scuffed. Imagine that the splicer's body has a center point somewhere around just below the splicer's head. Wherever you stand on the splicer in
Wait,
relation to
what?
that center point when you use telekinesis on the body is the direction that you and the body
Oh,
are
because there's a
going.
third one. It's
It's
over
just like
here.
one of those, oh god, what are they called? Yeah, a vector, where your speed and direction are entirely based on your direction and distance from the center point of the body. In Bioshock 1, flying around is easily done since you can look straight down, position yourself easily, and use telekinesis on the body since you're looking down.
Betty.
Well, this is where Bioshock 2 makes wall clips a little scuffed. You can't look
Scuffed.
straight down in this game. This means
Not a
that
big
if
fan
you
of the
try to
term,
position
but
yourself on the edge of a body and try to look straight
body.
down, you'll be looking past the body at just the ground, so you can't grab the body with telekinesis.
Body.
Because of this, then whenever KPC needs to position himself at the edge of the body to clip through a wall, he'll look sideways at the body so that the body is either on the left or right of him. And
Okay,
the
so
clip-through is on the opposite side of him as the body.
blue,
This is
gold,
on the body, and
emeralds,
in the direction of the wall to make sure that's the direction
iron,
Something else that makes this
ruby.
is going straight up to gain height. In the run of the first Bioshock, there are several points where you stand directly over the center of the body and then use telekinesis to
Body.
the center point. When you do this, you gain height straight up, with being crouched keeping you relatively low, but standing up causing you to gain a lot of height. The crouching versus standing thing remains in this game, with you gaining a lot of height by body surfing while standing. But it's
Body.
possible to stand on the center of the body and look straight down to telekinesis the body's center point. The last thing that makes wall clips easy in Bioshock 2 is that while the damage of telekinesis was nerfed in this game, like I talked about earlier, the speed and intensity of the throws will increase, so it's much more difficult to finesse your body surfing since everything is much more intense and fast. The physics are souped up not just for the throws, but also just grabbing and holding the splicer, so the much more intense physics make it a lot harder to control in general. Because of this, KPC often will grab the body with telekinesis to move it, and then press the button to drop the body at almost the exact
The
same
body.
time. This gives it more mild telekinesis grabs, letting it traverse a little more delicately.
No, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just keep picking that up.
Because sometimes you really only need to move a couple feet. When the situation calls for this, KPC uses his drill to whack the body that's under him, causing the body to move and for him to move since he's tied to the body. Just some casual breakage of the first law of motion. So for this first clip, KPC freezes the splicer here in place next to the railing and clears out the other one, and then climbs onto the frozen splicer's head. He then throws out a decoy across the room so that the splicer will turn to face it, ensuring that when KPC stands kinda on his back to avoid his weapon and mask, that he also won't bump into the nearby rail or bench. After killing the splicer after it unfroze so its body didn't shatter, KPC carefully moves it wide of the objects in front of him and then does a super mild telekinesis grab and release to end up in front of the tram by some orange plants. The switch to leave the level is in the front of the tram, so after positioning yourself on the
So that one's gonna cut it that way. I should put one more on there. Do I have body? Do I have another straight guy? That's a splitter. Why do I got so many splitters? 1, 2, 3, funnel.
You have to jump off the body to be able to move again. It didn't come into play here since you didn't need to move to activate the switch, but it's pretty
standard otherwise. Additionally, you can go through the wall since you don't have a hitbox, but the body cannot. So as I said in the other Bioshock video, one body, one wall. Them's the rules. After the level finally ends, we're brought to the next level, Fontaine Futuristics. So earlier I mentioned that every level from here on out has a wall clip of sorts and included a note saying this was kinda good. The Bioshock 2 speedrunning community divides this level up into two separate levels, Fontaine Futuristics 1 and 2, or FF1 and FF2 for short. The reason for the level split is because the level is formatted as more or less two separate level-sized areas that are connected by an underwater area. So for the sake of this video and doing things how the speedrunning community does it, we'll consider these two separate levels for the video. The kinda true part of every level having a wall clip comes into play with the fact that there's a wall clip in FF1, but not in FF2. So like, yeah, there's a level missing a wall clip by the speedrun community's framing of levels, but there's still one on every level as the developers designed. So as KBC gets moving through this level, he grabs an audio diary on the left ahead, which is important for the last level, and casually walks...
That one burns, that one burns, that's good. This one gets,
After shattering the splicer on the side like their carpet in the rat in the Return of Jafar, KBC does some parkour to get on top of all this covered furniture before walking onto the frozen splicer's head and setting up the body suit. He's then going to work on moving the body through the nearby door